Oh, hello, welcome to a North Wales side-by-side video. I read a comment the other day asking me about the power meter on the dash, and I'm not sure if it's about this one or the power meter on the centre console. Technically they both do the same job. They tell you where power is coming from, where it's going, whether it's coming from the battery or going to the battery, whether the engine's turned on and you're powering off the engine. So I'm going to attempt to explain now. I'm going to set the camera up to watch this, because that and that, they do the same thing, they replicate each other. Just personally I prefer to watch it on here and have my sat nav on the big screen. So I'll set you up now to watch that. Let me just make sure I've got the camera in the right place. And we are actually looking at the screen so you can see it when I edit the video. What I will have to do is just stop the recording so my phone can connect to the camera. Bear with me. Oh, it's done it. That was what I wanted. What I'll do in the edit is I will zoom into the screen. Well, whilst I'm driving along now, I'm not going to be watching this one, you are. I'm watching my screen in the middle, and I'll explain what's going on and what the arrows mean. So let's go for a drive. Get out of this cul-de-sac. Right, I'm in electric mode now, or hybrid mode. Well, yeah, it's EV mode. The arrow is coming from the battery and it's flowing to the electric motor. I'm actually going downhill now, so I'm only doing 4 miles an hour, so the car's just rolling. Let's just put my foot on the throttle a little bit. Here we go. We're in EV mode now. We are just moving along on the electric motor on battery power. If I put my foot down a little harder, it's not kicked the engine in yet, but it will do. I'm still pulling off the battery. I take my foot off the throttle now and just roll up to this roundabout. You'll see the arrows change colour slightly and it's flowing back to the battery. That's regen mode. That's putting power back into the battery. What you've just seen there is a red arrow. So what we're doing now, at this exact moment in time, the engine's turned on. The engine is generating enough power to move the car, and also motor generator 1 is generating enough electric to put power back into the battery, because the green arrow is going back to the battery. At the same time as moving the car forward with the assistance of the engine. If I put my foot down a little bit harder, The arrow is now flowing from the battery to the electric motor, and at that moment in time it was also driven off the engine. We're back in regen now, because I'm going down a hill and I'm doing the speed limit. Now I'm drawing power again out of the battery, because the arrow is now going from battery. Now the arrow, it keeps changing direction. I can't keep up with the commentary quick enough to what the car's doing. Now I'm charging the battery and the engine's running, and we're moving the car forward. So the engine's driving motor generator 1, creating enough electric to be able to charge the battery and move the car. Now I'm just pulling power out of the battery. Now I'm regenning. And you see the arrow's continuously moving around. Trying to keep up with it with the commentary is quite hard. But the arrows are different colours. There's a dark green for regen. There's a lighter green when you're pulling out of the battery. And then the red means the engine's running and powering motor generator 1 to generate electric, to drive motor generator 2 to move the car. Like now I'm in EV mode, so I'm pulling out of the battery and driving motor generator 2 to move the car. Engine's now kicked in and it's charging the battery up and moving the car. I'm going to go up a hill now, so I'm going to pull out of the battery. It's also driving off motor generator 2, and the engine is generating enough power to drive MG1, to put power in the battery and also supply power to MG2. MG2 is the generator motor that moves the car forward. MG1 generates electric. So I'm generating electric at the moment on MG1, and MG1's feeding the battery and feeding MG2 all at the same time with the help of the petrol engine to bring me up that hill at 40 miles an hour. All the time, that was a hybrid system. Climb up the hill, so we had both engine and electric working together, and there was enough electric spare to charge the battery. So I'm going to accelerate this up the hill. We're going to pull power out of the battery, and the engine is also going to assist us up the hill, because all that engine is really is a generator that drives MG1 to power MG2. And this car will spend probably 50% of a journey in pure EV mode, trying to keep up with what it's doing, power in, power out, where the power's coming from in a commentary whilst it's doing what it's doing, because it changes so fast. It's very hard work. Like I'm coming up a steep hill now at 20 miles an hour. I'm generating electric, I'm generating enough electric to charge the battery off MG1. MG1's creating enough power to drive MG2 with the help of the engine to get me up that hill. But that was hybrid mode. Now we're back in EV mode. I'm only pulling off the battery. I hope that was quite a convoluted explanation of what was going on, because whilst you're driving, concentrating on driving, it's very hard to commentate on what's going on that screen, even though I am watching the one in the middle, because things change so fast on these hybrids. If there's any more questions that you want answering, please bang it in the comment. I hope that goes some way to confusing everybody even more about how to read that screen. So if you've got the arrow going that way and it's green, and then you've got green across there, that's pure EV. If you've got power coming from here and you've got red there, that's a combination of engine and battery. If you've got red here and green going that way, engine's driving MG1, creating power for MG2. MG1 is also creating excess power to charge the battery up. Watch it whilst you're driving, but preferably watch it on the centre screen in between your speedometer and your gear change indicator, because that one's easier to watch whilst you're driving rather than taking your eye off the road. I've only put that one on now so we can watch it on the camera. Hope that's confused absolutely everybody. I really do hope it's confused you all. But thanks for watching anyhow. Please consider liking, please consider subscribing.